Say Jama betra man with the name. Eti eja men den.
Busu afon ti dem.
Erade adom obia ho ye na wo so ye.
Nyame adom.
Erade ase. Erade ase. Na nana fori usumachi akwaba.
Yenyo grandpapa.
Afisha panso.
Afren komoti grandpapa.
Me ho se eyiye no ho hihye ne muguso.
Grandpapa, on the December 7th, the day after the election, many woman yet to all your compilations. And a major woman how muko dame for bear 1 hour. Grandpapa, remember back now. Woman, we're going we jam home. Into and she say, I need good. A good champagne. Dr. George Owusu si na Samuel Penkra na Kwesi Harrison na Kunti here in Upper Disco, you know, why set the date for May 21st, 2nd and 23rd were Akrokeri.
Akrokeri way. Eastern region Akrokeri.
Osei Kofi.
Akrokeri way.
Akrokeri Adanse Akrokeri.
Ashanti region.
Boasinichi Honoma.
Okay.
Adanse Akrokeri Training College. One of the famous training colleges, you know.
Yeah.
Ekromonti. Ona na ye ho aboaboa. Grandpapa and I share there me ya be ka kwaja opening Mr. J. Owusu. Now regional finance minister. Regional finance director Ashanti region. 18 years. Wabobra. Numbers away giant one. Me acting number 1, but me number 2. Nay 7, 6. Inti unya so via yambwa yebeja opinion yebeja no kwan fefe orba May 21st, 2nd and 3rd akocha. Inti grandpapa akocha for pedo wo
Nyame ya adoma.
Aye there hua my grandpapa say enyimu stature owo Ghana ha ma meka de obi ka de baby obegina bia wo Ghana krom ha mo obotum wawini elections akoyi amebi mo ba grandpapa bigi de awu baby e ko bia do obokoyi abo
Nyame adom.
De be ba keke do kra menye grandpapa kasa nempo my hero it's shwenyi bia na enyim de me nyankofu bi ebi musu wodi kan 1 month akose ho anza na wa twen
ebe
na me pede me won ni Kwesi kwansa na battles de mazi na wo ye no wonya botremam won twen kakra na wo pede wodi kan ko ho mo no enyina ba akosia ho
anyway
papa me da wase na ya aba ya resume your public appearances we also knew that Peace FM is the most powerful morning show program all Ghana have the grandpapa himself.
God day we day.
Man can Professor Emeritus.
Upacho Mundu ho.
Papa can on that.
Mundu ho.
But Abu.
Mundu ho.
Mundu ho. There. One more class we at the university levels.
Mundu ho.
1 hour. Just 1 hour. Na insights of broadcasting na na because grandpapa and their professors be 1 year adwuma put down so I can theories na but the practical man on the ground na of the page and yet say na yet information if you na yet to crack table how net way
I can only share my experiences.
Yeah, I a consistent experience. Yeah, throw book na.
Mate.
Yentwa
ye jume die so na IPA de wa widim. Ka kwanhia. Na ye Ghanaian Times was say ya kwan no bebre no. We 10 or 7 in bad maintenance culture. Roads ministers who say contractors are why you adwuma won ye ne ebedu be no be cancel one contract na ade na watwe mu na yedi nkomo bi and now the wadwen kire by through text message say 50 January till now nipa wo kwan so no almost 800 that is documented. Ayenim. Ebi a nekra ka say kra ebi so asense. What do we do? Yenya den yaka. O mekaiwo parliament na we adwuma ni binin.
You.
What do we do?
Chairman General, ma minchia wait you for no pay. Na minchia million mewo ayesiano.
Ejeoso.
Na million announce me man shedding. The papa waka baby. But no dia ye nyina e bakwa akugyan.
Yeah.
Be sa na safety protocols no. E be hu se na be na yanko bom peso.
Yes sir.
You. Kwame. Ade ba owu bia yo na owu bia ye yawo.
Yeah.
Na so me de owu ba kwa me hu se yawo ye pa se. When obi edinkra akasa sisi a o meko nsɛm ba meko kumasi aba na nipa no betra car mu less than 30 minutes less than 1 hour na obete say car no e de na kwahwe ase na wafim wanyare mpo no wa he say obetumi enya hoden de asa na yare a wan hu say owu bi reba mpo no waka biribi a kyerɛw no wasiesie na achi owu bi ya ya na so kwa aka akwanhie owu de na ya pa kwa me ka say mudi sa nkomo no wo afiri so na watu etwam ndra nkwa eye obretima aiwo suhu ene yapida junction kwan no so no ndra nkwa bio masi nipa banum toy wa amunum ho etietie mu a driver no SAS Mercedes Sprinters baako okono na the front tire epai na car no somersault several times e bufa so na nipa num hwere won kwa driver no kra wa kire se ba bi oda no edin na mitie mu reporter baako Mike Akrofi owo epue mantam kasara mitie no o so car no kra foforo 2021 agwame sa asemi ebi esi o
fofora number ne na fofora na sa free na foforo
e just say o prache say we register car no Ghana hand
na just ban chese car na kasa foforo
car na kasa de home user yanya kura se yem fanfa nipa kwame se ye bus se bus no won fanfa nipa ye won yema bebre aya de hihye bus ni mu se kura ne aba airbags no eye baby a what seat no roofing side and side ni nyina airbags hye ho
yeah
the car no yese obo fama impact ne ba ya na airbags na pupu na agigewu na mom no sprinted na ye hu okromu bebre no kwame ni nyina won anya se won fanfa nipa it apart from driver no the passenger no the driver na nchen over airbag over seat belt over seat you very comfortable able to me atwitwa eja akwanhia no passengers say omni nyina van ene ye twitwa na ye de windows bi ahihye won ye de metals ebi kura nya round pipe ebi ye square pipe ana ye de aye na passengers no atitimu nti esama so to sa seat ni bukuro to mi sira say ye ga si ye proper analysis ni ahwe say nipa na ewu ni dan na kum won a impempi no car na sama sort ni nti kwa wo behu say seat na wotete so na na ebubu na etwitwa won kunkum won ana say ebi efa window no mu epue na car na fa won so efi say na seat belt ini ho kwa e betumi afa so ama akwanhia no abrase wo Ghana ha no eye bebre na eye nyina ya sede. It is a responsibility of all. We are driver ni, we are passenger, we are car owner, we are pedestrian, and I say be our nam kwan ho, which are kwan mu, and I say we are so chirofo kwa mu adwuma, we are politician, we are policy maker. Say be our owner aban you say share adwuma bi so. Ye nyina nga say de. Na say obaako ye de na obaako anya de ho na de akwanhia na ba. Nti ehu behia say ye nyina ye be ya sede na kwame enkoba da se ye nyina ye betuma yen asede che se ye nya nipa bi e be hyeyen an institution organization bi a e be hyeyen ya sede because ye tukwan akọ nkuru ahoro so pen akọ America akọ UK nipa na ho no enye se wo de won pe en edi mraso o ye wo hyehyei mra no wo ho mra na chi no ye san wo niama bi edi atoto akwan mu a nipa bi etu amra no hwe se mra ne be ya adwuma na etumi aye adwuma no na ebe hye obia se obedi mra no so na yetumi akwan anim ya ha ya ba mpempi ni enta hu ni sa se obia ye no penansi a Greater Accra Regional Minister for Frawa Bay Honorable Henry Courty abontin o ye se obehwe se nkran besenga so region na nso aye adwuma bi mu ya hu bopoi ne ya hu nsema efi achi nso ba nti road accident si ye betumi abrase ye be bre na se kura tisi ye nyina mi ameti hei okwa me se fa kan minister o se minister akabi say accident ba nedikan road eka ho the nature of road drivers no enam so na kwa me da mudi nkomo no ye kan bibi fa ana panelist ne ba kan bibi fa the designing of the road say engineers we design ye roads ma ye no emra na me ye committee member ewo roads and transport na me ye chairman ye no na me nim say ma adwene nya na say ye ni roads engineers papa ewa Ghana ha obetume design ye roads ama ye but me ko ho na me ko hu say sa asem no nya no kware ye engineers papa well, foreign contractors now mostly Chinese if no do so na obey roads for ha no most of the roads in the designs no design engineers e Ghana Highways Authority urban roads Department of Urban Roads and the Department of Federal Roads aye designs no inte design be homo de ba parliament be ja approval no we be say why na ye design we be hwe mu no na ni pay design roads and as a road ni efi Ghana he ya ye were engineers adia me che di say akayen e proper supervision say wo ba ye design ni be wie obedu field no na design da baby na ore ye bibi foforo nti hina na
sa wo go
akasi ni awu ye enya no na wo design ni mu no nti ye nhwe ni enye ni ye ho no asem no wo no nti utie Rose Minister ebra okasa efasa driver fo contractors wa anye wa adwuma yi no obedu contract o kan sem bi o so no ya nim say ni engineers ana no workers adwuma ye fo wo ministry ho no enso obebue na ni ahwe won yi pa certificate bi ho na beto wanim na say we Rose Minister we Rose Committee chairman na wa dwen say okay me hu certificate bi ma me ntua na mo ntumi hwe ni nyina edoso nti betumi ayi ba ko abiesa bi akase bi pese me ami tua na mo ko hwe say certificate ye da manim yi so ehun adwuma na aye wo say me sign ye tua ka wo kwa obehu say kwame certificate na da wanim no ene adwuma aye wo fold no na nsonsone edemu nti say minister the side ne be ya adwuma ni afiase asanction contractors wo ya adwuma wo ni bia bia no certificate bato ni etua won ka eno nso aya ade ebetuma ahwema road sector no atumi akoyi kwame nti accident ni when design road ni ya the accident ba se Ghana ha ba bia ye hu accident pa ya me kwansuansi mu kwame se wo fi
ana na worry catch him say o say ayen so no the area ha be dan
kwafu kroma Pejua junction about 60% of that stretch no e wo me kwansuansi ni na kwame ma koma ka accident bia bra me road committee chairman me decide na this wa hop na me dimirika na ma du ho na me nsomu kakra me ye ni me hu ni nyina na say sa stretch of the road ni ya anya ne say enye single lane dual carriage road e was say kwan no ebi fi akọ na ebi fi aba ebien ekọ na ebien ba and engineers na wo design original design no wa anya ne say two car no monsan ho e wo kwan no so nti niam bi asaka ka be bonsan ho a aka wo say engineer no e consider no design no sa niam no na onim say kwan ne dual carriage road nti sa de no wanye and nti aka be bi ti say chiche yura popo no sisi
yo
sankanya dual carriage road na single lane aka da say obe fele amenani mu na abasoro na so be twa popo no na kwan na fam esan say se upie papa na odimirika na ka foforo nso eyi ni ti a opie wo so prekope na so wohwe original design kwan no e wasanka ne ofi haba no enam ne kwan into opie fi usuo odimirika there's no way obe cross because there's a median between the two roads inti adeba ko be mass accident na ko fa minister aka ho asem former president ko for na share sa kwan na se 2008 to date ye wie ye hwe na mpo se ye wie ya ayo motorable kakra ye offload traffic na efi Accra ereko no enkogu sa kwan no so pame se ye sa de na ebetuma aboa ema accident esisi wa sa ho no ehunu abrase pa esane se kwan ye wie ye nti ye fra bibi road furniture road furniture ne road signs road markings nyɛma bi a yɛyɛ na sɛ driver ni drive no du a ne wahu sɛ aha sɛ na wɔsɛ meyɛ ɛno nso yɛnwie yɛ nti ɛno no bebree ni kwan no so ɛno nso ɛka ho bi kwame na sɛne yɛbɛyɛ na accident no yɛatu ase pɛɛ nti yɛwɔ institution bi wɔ Ghana biri bi atwa mu no ne yɛfrɛ wɔ National Road Safety Commission
say authority
authority na mena what passing new act na Road Safety Commission abɛyɛ National Road Safety Authority no na mena meyɛ chairman for Roads and Transport Committee of Parliament nti kwa mena me die anim ma yɛ take bill no through the process me pass bɛyɛ act sɛ wohwɛ bill no ɛbaa na ɛnyɛ di ne kakane asesa ɛmene bi na meka sɛ ɔba bi sɛ na mo sesa din na yɛ den da bi kwame ɛnyɛ din ne kakane asesa first na National Road Safety Commission wɔn adwuma yɛ ane sɛ wɔ educate drivers and road users na afei ɛnoma bi a police for MTTD National Motor Transport Department wo hia no na nka National Road Safety Commission for aboa won say ente say biem say na ente say won ayɛ authority authority no ya ma won to me wo ble ba hye road organizations a ɛyɛ wɔn asɛde sɛ wɔhwɛ akwanhyia no lorry akwan ne akwantu so no National Road Safety Authority will to me say ɔbɛhyɛ wɔn oboni say they force them to comply to nneɛma bi a ɛbɛtumi ama akwanhyia to atwa kwame te sɛ nea mema o a typical example ɛwɔ ayensua no ɛyɛ kwafo Kuroba Peja Johnson stretching National Road Safety Authority sɛ si a yɛwɔ hɛ wɔn anya to me say wɔbɛtumi akyerɛ o letter ɛde akɔma Minister for Roads and Highways say yɛma wabosoma biesa lord kwan a efi Apeja Junction anase efi kwafo Kurom kwapema Apeja Junction no yɛpɛ sɛ uwie na offload one of the traffic no called the other leg of the road no sɛ one man time no engineers won be consider say time yɛ di ama ministry obetumi ayɛ adwuma bɛn na aka one man time no na wanwie a wɔbɛ sanction ministry no nti yama National Road Safety Authority some form of independence some autonomy bi wobetumi agyina wɔn nan so aka sɛ Minister for Roads and Highways yɛyɛ sɛ saa akwanhyia si wɔ so yɛakyerɛw ne yɛwɔ sɛ woyɛ na akwanhyia no ano brase wantumi anyɛ nti yɛde wokɔ court na court asanhyɛ agye pasesika very well
ebesi okuro bɛn so
kwame Ghana ha se yɛsi bɛyɛ betumi ayɛ kwame sɛ nea yɛyɛ yɛtutu kwan kɔhwɛ nea nkuro ahoro ayɛ etumi ama akwanhyia no abrase ana yeso be ye adwuma na nkuru ayakọ so no mo atumi ahema na ye yo Director General of National Road Safety Authority no president na appoint so appoint ni wi a owo freedom owo some form of autonomy obetumi di ayadwuma they say DVLA say ye nam bia National Road Safety Authority we from your road inspectors one recruit one say minim say ebi wo training we obato won agukrom onam no ko hu say car year you register no 2021 van any the bag gan ha na be twitwa ne the bus ye twitwa no nyoma bi a we say adwuma so yan fa round pipe instead of square pipe yan say ceremony nyina ya ni so enso DVLA ama na license say we operate as a commercial vehicle I be for passengers said National Road Safety Authority who said na we betumi at DVLA actually akoma wan say nia ya huni man nimu ya mo standards nhyehyɛ ya mo se mudi ya adwuma no mani so nti ye be sanhye mo kwame say sanam ya di ya adwuma obi aba na adwuma yi ne ya nya the checker of the checker nti DVLA check wi a there's another institution a National Road Safety Authority a ono so be fa chi akobone a DVLA ya na chi ahwɛ sɛ nia wa ya no kwan ana
now Kenya not just a National Road Safety Authority one na also where you want to make
you one what say the new act about baby say regulator one will say what private transport organizations be say VIP I was say when you two drivers driver na back so him so be more than 8 hours a day I was say when you two drivers driver na back drive do baby or back na to aso a National Road Safety Authority has said say at a point in time, the bus ni betu a omo logbook. National Road Safety Authority abua such institutions na we say wonya. per the acts and the regulations I cover act no so when you say logbook now ube tu efi in a circle akokumasi a wa logging in no what tell driver ni din e wo mu say driver we no 2 bus 9:30 a.m. I was say or driver 4 hours odu ha driver B or no so tika ni onyamba mate mpempini ya kan wa kofa driver's mate I was see nya driver onu ya da wo driver no onu ya da o tik bus na chi wada nti baby I wo rest stop bebre ni driver na ko be twen wo rest stop wo no arrest odu ha now the bus time now so arrest but han ye ni sent ya sha say spare driver no betumi atena bus ni no ahome nti edu baby a National Road Safety Authority inspector baby I was say we change over no obejina bus no we say bring your logbook into the logbook ni ba no wa say fast license bra driver be no okita car no to fi circle no ana no je wo kwan so no kwa me sana me we nyina di adwuma say driver bi ada na ni akum nti wa veer to the other side of the road e ma da bi dey abe bomb accident aba no ni nyina e be kofam afei I was say National Road Safety Authority register bus companies and as a transport companies for nyina no mamukala code tisania Ghana Civil Aviation Authority we be register with aircrafter and an airliner ya ma say ha we ye friend then KLM Obaba Ghana Oba ni kala ni logo bo aircraft nti na mu na balandi a wonim say KLM and e ba no e don't say National Road Safety Samri we fiase register is in the act we register companies ni nyina so say ya hu say driver bi kodin semone na wandra we no nya accident a car na ya red nkwa de e VIP oh VIP afi obi akotena VIP ma no suro nso anya VIP nkwa na use red bus nti ebedu ba bi no ya register red bus e de ama VIP nti car biara ana bus company bia wonni ho kwan say obe painti ana so obe spray o car red near the code na mo nti ye betumi distinguish ye be hu say company wey ne bus ni no na on na driver say driver one driver ye sanctions bi o ha near the ama
but in some now can I say ye dia kwakwo share transport professional and commercial drivers kuto so called the private drivers so ya ka ho
ni nyina ka ho
ana ade ba ko so a one mo so me pese udwen ho ma me speed ramps ana street lights
kwame speed ramps
what we drive what baby en ejo kan e ni ho speed ramp ho road marking bia ni ho
kwame
anybody me nkwa chiri nkran he ya there are no road markings it imagine say already drive or baby a road marking ni ho street light ni ho but speed ramps wo ho and so
me fi private drivers no
yeah
one say National Road Safety Authority ebe regulate DVLA enti DVLA so na said say obe test private man wo car na we use no
yeah
no what test wa ma license enti ya nam ne ekohu say we use private car na ties nyina awe enso DVLA sticker ebo animu eno no National Road Safety Inspectors no be gina on ya hwe ye hwe time a wo de call J road worthiness certificate no fi DVLA no na eye short a edi adanse say wo de car no call DVLA na say mra wo J sticker no na ties na we na DVLA anhwe ni ya e ho nso National Road Safety Authority ebe sanction DVLA into to pempensu bia obetum the DVLA akokot say what she won ya wo ne so won ani so a afei eye DVLA said say won am private inspection organizations bi we inspect vehicles kwame sa organizations no eye DVLA say monitor mo hwe say they do the right because DVLA contract won say wanyama won
yeah
inti ewoma National Road Safety Inspectors ne be kosa private license organizations am test vehicles no akohwe say standards are DVLA de ma won no wadi su ana kwame say wokohwe no wani su ano nso ye wo asotwe a National Road Safety Authority be ma DVLA inti eno wo ho road ramps wakan speed cameras no if you say you don't go beyond 50 kilometers per hour you the sign ni sikwan ho me no wo ya kaka no ye ni sa hye no so inti ba bia wo say would you slow down now ko 50 kilometers per hour no now nam 80 now nam 100 inti abasa na ka fiase bo bonkrofo ho mo say na amanfo no ankasa the speed ramps bia enye authorized no ga fiase no so di akwanhia ba inti ko du sa pempen so na we say National road safety authority any ministry of roads and highways ebe ya adwene ni wanga ye speed ramps no na etumi aka me drivers down kwame ma ka na me chairman for roads says ye wo hey ye ni institution biara yes specifically say yan ye street light so
how
wo kwa I say
because some say assemblies
Ministry of Local Government are partly in charge. Ministry of Energy are partly in charge. Ministry of Roads and Highways also ekita afebi. Afei Ministry of Transport. Federal Roads push Ministry of Roads and Highways. I say na Ministry of Transport because of National Road Safety Authority some ekita afebi. Na me can say sadia yenya institutional abe na said say
how about local government?
Pachosi.
Say local government so.
Local government ka hon. It is a street light to do now ko local government and I know the fact Ministry of Energy one e work aduma.
How?
What they call Ministry of fact roads and highways that street light with the highways for your kwan where this is ho. Who call a higher so National Road Safety Authority for and what can say high assume a ask them spot into a street light no. Into nya me adwene kira me the ban say. Ebe to me a yempe institution bi National Street Light Agency. NASA institutions, Ministry of Energy, say when you sika na be street light fa koma sa institution no. Say what to street light na be so be fix ya, fa koma sa institution no. You see you
I didn't also say create another agency.
Because I was seeing an agency obe cancer ministries ni agencies
I wish say said the Ministry of Roads. Ye ni agency or habit we say adwuma.
A work agency wo but you bet me create another agency Yes, you better Ministry of Roads as you, you better energy as you better transfer local government as you. Ni who say, or no ye in charge. It is kana who could light bill who say ya till for street light no.
Yeah.
Says can ye jija e be kwasa agency ho. Ministry of Energy and kasa amfa pen for says can go street light no the bobo ho wi awawie. Afei ye ba, we bon say Ministry of Roads and Highways for my contract. Contractor we are sa kwan ya wo Pokwase interchange we are for street light bobo ho nyina contractor no we no do bobo who maintain it eduma hina na behwe na we are they hand over to that agency are you in charge of street lights ukwa yes so this way and or then the common fund the quarter street light and ebo ha and the Ministry of Energy man MP street light no bobo ho MP dey bobo ho awie DC dey bobo ho awie eduma hina and then I said Inti Saudi Kobo ho, say Afena Kobo ho, LC one single agency. I be actor, be regulated that agency.
Nipa be
in charge of street like. I mean that's the solution.
Nipa be patch say ye hear new laws. Ye hear new agencies. Ni hear na se nkrofo bon yen adwuma yie. Ni aye enforcement. For example, Okada. Say motim rashebego ma moye rashebego afọ monim say emretia na se bi mo ahwe han na sisi Okada agency ma be ni aye nti we have the laws, we have the agencies, but we are not enforcing anything. Obi anya na adwuma
kwabe onga kasa no me no ya adwene papa nanso yentumi nkase se wokọ issue number 1 agency no obi no anya na adwuma ye nti na akoba ne sa nti yemfa sa I don't know blanketly yemfa and affect all issues. No, I disagree. Street lights in the day. Say, someone say to me about street light. Na we are kete. Na company be ana akronfu bi at the entry akwesi wo. No one share reflectors. Na what to street light no. Ministry of Energy ni petro mo for say roads and highways for na adwuma. Roads and highways future mo for say urban roads for and one bibi. Urban road future for say local government for na nya wan adwuma bi no wo ye nso na ba hwere na ya akronfo a wotutu batteries no kwame wan Legon bypass no
yo
ya the solar street light bi ko si wo
okoria ni nya
okotutu batteries ni nyina akwe enti sanke won institution bi and on ya kasa one inspectors okọ na o hye ECG atare na otutu street because hey you are not in charge enti nya wo kame no ya adwene ti so Okada asema wo kan me okofo Okada asema me nkasi yango form institution because your institutions wo ho wotumi also wo hwe na Okada no yetu ha na mo ka ho bi and yenya 2000 death a year in accident Okada so when your detailed reports na go say Okada contribute close about 50%. Inti no I was say ye hwe na mom no street light asem de kwame asene nyina ho beto because atemi bia ya say obekwa kotu a light bill na ya de bill no bebrɛ na be hu street light levy ni ya atew na oba adwuma na unhu kwan na wode oba drive no anya kura obi cross ya intently bia you be forced to use your highlight so you see that no so ba say no am blind no it kwame ehun be hia
talking about lights your program no be the message be by saying you see high intensity say lights no
kwame
who is in charge of that
very well DVL kwame na sana be MP no na me admo DVL na me field officer me examine the vehicle and sana na me tutu saade no hwe country bia on the light code Korea obehu say blue light no dey abanim Ghana ha your light code plain light no e front and red and yellow no wo back that is our light code it we DVL officer no be register the car na say or the reflector light be abo tail light okonya na reflect as a vehicle examiner eye wa said say ube tutu saade no e destroy no answer na wa ma driver no license and not register car
but oyewie no odiko bo
yentin the National Road Safety Authority aba no road inspectors no be call rounds and na fi MTTD mo adwuma ba ko no the time the National Road Safety Authority and the DVL we organize courses ama MTTD for no that time bia kwa ma bia na okay ahwe ha that time bia obetwen na track part created track not the fog light fog light what's here the book anu panya time bia na so se woda ma bi na fog ni ye omununkum na sikese pa na so not the fog light na boka na chi otia brake bia wonim wo connect my brake no otia brake bia na fog light na so boom nti gwa wodi na chi no na wo hu hwe so wodim di kaka krebia na de bebom or the betra police station hu or the betra police station hu or be kwa kwadi DVLA sticker abo animu na fog light o kwame fog light e was here the boka animu no kurampo say per our engineering design no I say fog light no always can below the headlight because I will say about down eba so kakra bia ebe ma driver no ba no so ohun ade nti fog light bia ebo bumper no e below the headlight and so Ghana then you obetumi the fog light ebo track net you and na taxi for na aba no brake light no one the solenoid be actually brake light no into a tail brake na so say be so agina so no na pa gira na fe hu hwe bi ni nyina ayo no ma police internet ma ba kasa na bi kan si road accident you go to me a year fi wa ye nyina ya said come who can be for street marking nia ohaba kwa ye wo kwan ye fa so road fund sika no inti bra me chairman me kan si senior common fund sika eba parliament ni ya formula every year near this best get fund sika eba parliament ni ya formula near this best back of health fund national health insurance
NHIS
every year be the formula by parliament ya pese ya de we kwa ha ya de we kwa ni ya approve am won me can see road fund so I will see ya amend the act no me can't say na me nya support I will see ya act na yet me every year be award fund number parliament near draw formula near can say 40% of the road fund no should go to road maintenance and repairs because so the one maintain kwan say ya reconstruction no more expensive than the maintenance cost apart from accident in that cost no I mean say pothole kitikiti ba kwan so me yankosi na nsuto na nsu taimu na driver system pan obomu nyina tan ni bomu nyina na pothole no na large we ne ba hoso no na kwan na fem nti yesre ade ba kwan a minister kan na anu a mani eje on say that ma public in the kan nti me ye kakra but ordinary nanya fem say 2020 when we are conquer just in an emergency situation and you about award new contracts are yedama contractors are yentua won ka adwuma na ya afafa no obetua obi aka for a whole year no obi aye adwuma na ya reserve enough money to maintain our roads ona gba ma kwanta se wutie ma no pay a sad decision we are taking me bo aba so me di adwuma e be bo aye papa ma you
min kentian na meka bisawasem
you
I didn't in the engine indi.
But what say?
I didn't in the engine indi.
Yeah, ana ne enye ni.
Yeah.
Oh, say impempi no. Kwame amina Greater Accra Regional Minister case obey no yam.
Because
Message be got to your platform no so. Say honorable minister. Me fua wo so. Ade ba kwa ya twi yan kwa chi. Kwame prof bi minim say na work na political will.
Yo.
Oh, sir, ube hu na ebe kakra obeti. We the regional minister you obeti yanga politicians na. Kwame yantia na obi beka so obi asa na abogi segu kenten mu na all the shitty votes. Na abogi so. Yeah. Segu kenten mu. And I want what we have votes na no the shitty. People pass yanka say be patch say. Greater Accra regional minister and in the height and in the giant boy vote fitting. Beka ancha obeti so go say why 10 gram of so warranty. Or the net 10 and they can say boy you vote.
But no more can yes we be tiam.
Yo,
because made the regional minister made me support no.
Yeah, me support on the partner. Na kwa minti na me kan say.
Those
minister wa kan. Na minim so obeye.
Na so ho na me bisa say dent na Indian indi.
E to kwa me na o wa na obehu na. Young politicians ya me road bi minister we the one so na un award ma me. Na na see akese for a whole year. You award enough contracts that need to be completed. I feel where you award no contract bia you tua kwa no bia na adwuma.
Yeah.
Obi akaka che and then the minister the team here then. And na we dey behwe say e besanga to bi e behwe obehu na say we ntumi anya akukuduru anyina na ono ya ne bo sha wadi so no we ntumi ani so. Ntina ye hye nkuran say ye mu bi ye gina na achi. Sa gina ya wasi onyina ho. Ye ntumi reserve enough money for road maintenance. Kwame road marking say ye your companies were gonna have machines. Can't it now? Now and that can't it for me be a temuno. Now road markings here, but yeah, the brush. They are to ham our coin infinity. No other brush and they can white paint, what they paint. And then yeah, machine. Ah, with the white paint, no, I had the road marking. With the good machine now taking measurements in now your markings now the machine is to see. And then say heat is heated and melting at the same time. Into one number you know not on market. Ah, one machine. Bet to me, I about say 20 to 30 kilometers a day. Paint me be wow. So why? Why? Because maybe our contractors are first contract.
One chawonka. One chawonka.
I can be now. I say road markings, no. A paper, you to me any place. Now, me. So what driver na do me be na me requenche crab na watching be semi because some about Cape Coast school. See now me person me BT traffic no. Inti me sorry ntem kakra. Kwame me do baby no. Hey. What's highlight? I know be a man like do highlight. No. What about family road markings in the one thing baby?
Yeah.
Inti especially my one what driver no do. Inti me just say our decision na minister for roads dey abey. Ebe buama yet to me enough money. And I say new budget ye be any new act ya pass e be increase sika ebe call road fund ne other funds ebe support kakra ema yet to me abuama.
Sika na ni ho no ye increase ya ba kofa we.
Oh, Kwame say no no ya pass. Ya pass so Ghana fu bebre na aban na ya adwene say ti bia ye wo no di aban be hia sika na COVID-19 na ebe ni nti ye be we adwene kakra da support ya aban na watumi aboa na ye budget. Because ye draw budget we ni anya sika fa implement budget na Kwame and na ya anya budget no kra nkeye. Nti me je di say ye ne sa ebe boa. Kwame nti sa no me ye niam bia si ye nyina ye ka bomu na ye kase ye di adwuma na nsem kyerofo so nyase ye the National Road Safety Authority abenti education. Education is one of the core mandate of the authority. Inti anu so be koso aboa Messe National Road Safety Authority say one day radio and TV station newspapers no entrance no kasa baby kura wuntu yesika o Kwame bia ne se mabetena he me ye say road education na me nti atro na masoroko it is one ya good rapport relationship no one programs one kasa we draw program na dey come media house no so mun host this program at a point in time road expert kura radio station bi betumi age program no akọ sponsors na engineer na na expert na betena studio no no host program no niam nyina ye betumi aboa medication akoso
but obi the assembly could be about say 60 years plus.
And
we cannot identify a single agency to manage street lights in this country. In this era of artificial intelligence, oh my country.
60 years, ne work am so me wo ho asam kaka.
Then I bet
me work on when say nipa ni bi can 60 years into senior 60 years yenye there's more room for improvement
on can say yenye hwe
me kai say minim kakra because say me nyin edu pension me tuma ka ho asem from 1993 to date kwame me kai pa say me wo school middle school na me ko afum na owo ka me na wodi betra akwan so pa ka fi oto ase about 6 kilometers to some near some government hospital na ufi kota kota to oto ase is about 11 kilometers. The only clinic I'll be nyano a quota. The next one is some government hospital. I mean, yet close to about 6 hours. Na ke bia me twa mu ye. Ene na edinsifu esu ya san ke bia mente ha. Edinsifu na di nuru na me fibi na we ya sa na kofi se ka ba. Me ko du ka ka hospital na me ha to me but na doctor ni say hu hia to be ma me vaccine. No ma me vaccine. Ene se kura na ye wo me wa se oton ase ho no. I mean, untumi ntena kwa within 3 minutes aka me twam.
Yeah.
Saa kwan na ya gu no quota ene oton ase wankasa clinic wo ho ebi wo mouth ebi wo enti ya akwa nim ne mo ba bi e wasanka ye du no na ye nu ho ye enti me je de say ya ye bi nso ehu be hia say ye betena say as a country ni ye hu say ne yen aye no e wo say ye bi kan ho me wo book bi me person ka politician bi abekwa ko pebi no wakan politician bi na recommend me call parliament for na me ko toy estimate a day too 500 years back of the British democracy. Now, Niama wo komu no, and say we bedu pempensu a we do. Enye easy. But me point is that we can asking me we shouldn't go through that. Because asking me is there to guide us. It's many people what break above no komu no. E say kan ye hu ni e jump so that we can go faster than them. Be a politician be can asking me we'll go through a lot. Come edu baby na River Thames kra no want to me fanya hwe because na typhoid one no and typhoid was killing and question River Thames but na yensu no ye the we decide and God am say e destroy insu no e san ka yesua bibi finia to England emra River Thames was infected with bacteria cause typhoid it come ya ye bi na mom no baby o si edu na ni enu he because am tenase na me ko family light bill na me hu say ya tell me street light
na street light bi ani kwan so
I will not be happy come say ba say me tua roto na me tua to na the next spot where I will meet is just in front of the toll booth. We have a lot to do but ya ye bi
Samuel Ayepe former MP Ayenswano ninti amija kasa ni nyina titru edema ne se ono no eba ka kwanhia ka kwan ni emunsemsem a eye bibia waye ho adwuma ache owo mrahye bedwenum no oye chairman of the roads committee, right?
Yes, roads and transport
committee.
I mean, where the answer me no be come me kan wait till number 1 movie.
Yo.
Amra na me what DVL no. Na me test drivers atin am license. Na road traffic act ni say driver ni nya accident na we mpira ana we nwu a.
Yo.
Ye nya ni license ni fini nsam. Ni ensan test ni bi so pass a ansa na am license. Kwame. Ati me bi a wo accident ye ni MTTD for no call. Ni etie driver ni statement ye tie MTTD. Ni etie eyewitness eya. Utumi hu adekode a e cross accident. Na say wo san driver that same driver no. Wo no kwa test. Now I want say what testing na fa mistake or yeah na. Now other mistake what say na onimbibia. Inti e bibia fa driver behavior. Come driver behavior and say driver ni mu say some overtaking your people you see at the accident beba onimpa onim say orefro popo. Inti oil overtaking na car na efi soro hoba no oh hu no obetumi na hia driver ni nimpa but obeye say overtaking. And new behavior and new driver shoe and it contributes so high in the causes of accident.
That just say be na drinking near adwuma.
Nti yesre driver for no say so what next year na chia na near wonim skills na wonim a what call DVL me ma one driver's license no won fa near adwuma kwame anu be bua pa ma accident to atwa hwe say wakoto car mu your van wa be twitwa wire na bus na tie na say car na so ye winter car tie and it was summer tie and na tie no so expiring date what you try van what the car next kwanso one share tie say tie na expire na one share say abrochi no we use no was summer and now we use no winter what the basic kwanso And you understand who put front eye apai. Nipa 5 from actually one. Come I challenge. Sanka young kofa car no police station one. No one shot tie na car na some. Ada say a summer, a winter tie, and a driver no or the chassis, and now oba no one son. Who got you na tie no cry date no I spy nipa be kwa him say tie car tie we
yeah.
Na a car na since wo the car home now ba. Sisa tie na was ni nyina. Na kwato tie foforo na fa guase. Na what on car second hand car so aboso kan the other areas no. Yes, sir. As one the car baba Ghana ha no one hwe yan ye ni sa winter no wa ha it is our winter tires no we don't need it afi hwe expiring date no afi what 3mm year what say ye de hye na nsem hu say police for no use was stop wa e so what de hye what tie no no what hwe say tie thread no permissible because uba hu say tie no ho na so na we do level bi a wutie breaker hwe pan na akobo car fufu man as akonya accident. Yes, I never win 2,000 a day. Come here too much. A dozen. Nipa 2,000. There be a woman. Bram here chairman. United Nations Under Secretary for.
I get 2,000 a day.
An average of 2,000 a year.
A year,
Oh, sorry.
Who say a day?
Sorry. An average of 2,000 a year. I'm not here chairman. United Nations Under Secretary for Road Safety. Eba Ghana. Come here. Niako Ghana. United Nations Yahweh. And on summer, yeah, the papa no pay courtesy call to me at my office on the regional transport minister and the National Road Safety Authority. You could share one kasai. Yeah. In fact, on roads accidents in Ghana, yending and so that papa sa. It's young shekwa yenina ye befa so. I'm a United Nations crown the World Bank. I think it. I'm so one more boy and kwa ye befa so ya. You be to me a bre accident as. And no crack come in this act we buy. And some be to me about boy no. Just say your passes our bill we be the act. Into your best say you go so the consultants be about omo boy all right. But edu baby a who be here say young kasa as Ghanaians. Young kasa as road users and also you to me e boy ho ban. Na me wie kra no. Kwame so we hu say wa observe wa. Trotro ne drivers na the taxi for no.
Yeah.
One who say nipa bi pese twa kwan mu a. Onim say nipa na etwa kwan mu ni bi be foro no car. Nti se kwan ne do carriage road a. Ubon say no onu agina. Na we yi ne nsa so ofoso oni speed a we de. Oni baby a we hwe. Na ofoso say chinchin ya agina. Na other pedestrians no entwa kwan ni mu.
Go ba be foro no car.
No me fa won. Kwame, sad the message police for driver bi obe say bi a wan kire no. The one hwe ni abetu afa nipa na etwa kwan mu so.
Menka driver behavior, because you mentioned Amifan Bisa Nana Furusu. My next question, but before that, Professor Joseph Osafo, Head of Psychology Department, University of Ghana, Legon Waha. Prof, my chair, yeah, that's an opinion. Yes, I didn't think that driver for say Okosua Kusia. I de ko baby and your boko pepe fe Kusia said be a boy bit me akoto. But nipa die nemrike hwi tisania obonsam di nachi Nanavuri. Your comments on road safety. The entire diverted discussion on roads they say 700 almost 800 people are recorded to have died in the first quarter of this year. Just say January, February, March, April, March ending. Nipa almost 1,000. Yeah, recorded to Mowu car quenchia. It's I don't know, but
Papa, if really love of self.
Mm-hmm.
Love of self.
Yeah.
Grandpapa, my young today, CNN, I report today, and call for 15 be a accident, be a crew for free. Not Ghana for social media. Now you sympathize with the people. Now, Grandpapa, they be here today, Nimpa 40. Whoa, road ido. Grandpapa, nobody cares. Take sympathy be for yourselves. Yankasa young. There is a certain attitude to be a Grandpapa, ochede ya wo honum na yendo ye. Grandpapa, the director for planning, a friend Mr. David Ado, Ghana Highways Authority. Ose 96% of road investments was used to build new roads, and only 4% was used to maintain the roads. Ebi na minya, okay. Grandpapa, it was a footum, it was 100 cities. It the 96 cities, the year road for free. Now existing road network, no, what the whole nation, it the 4 cities actually. Grandpapa, your sickness, or your sickness, and or your failed leadership. How else will you describe this? There it's and at the allocation of budget for road, maintaining the road, 4% nationwide. Grandpapa, I say good roads, so we'll move from 57% in Ghana in 2015. Now we'll drop it to 30%.
Is it not because we are outside the ministry, the agencies near there? And as they say, from afar, the picture is different. If you were inside and you say the kind of revenue I have and the scanner ebano. Unfortunately, this is all you can use it for.
No, Grandpa, I agree with you. But the percentage allocation of them sikana ne yakawasemo. Yan kada unlimited budget to be na.
In America there.
The
The percentage allocation is your problem, no. It is because we are probably far away. Ebi anche a minister for roads and highways Amwakwanta. Another urban roads, another feeder roads, another whichever roads department.
Director of planning of Ghana Highways Authority.
Yes, and he's telling you that this is all we get.
Honestly, it's worrying. Honestly, it is worrying.
Okay.
There, sikana ye wano, ayenya no. Ye the 96% ko ya kwan for free, and ye the 4% ye the ye. And I will recommend the minu Kenya. Also, or they will use 40% of them same sikano for new projects, new roads. No use 60%. For maintenance.
But if you're talking new roads and we need more new roads, then what do we do?
You need more new roads, more honor, you must preserve it.
You
need new roads. Until I say 40% for the new roads, 60% for maintenance. And you mean America, or you're the director of planning, Mr. David Ado, Noreka Damazi. Grandpapa, he went on to say that your networks, why deteriorate because of this? So he therefore called for a balance of 40% investment in new roads and 60% in asset preservation to ensure good number of roads in the country. Papa, or you're the director of planning, and a waba and Oreka Damasami. And I say road designs. Also, all the roads in Ghana, only 1.8% were designed. The director of planning for Ghana Highways, Mr. David Adose, we have only used, it's only 1.8% of Aquena or Ghana in Ghana. And I won't design. 98%.
It depends on his definition for design.
Well,
yes.
Me quote.
You can't construct a road that has not.
But me quote from Mr. David Nasser, and it's worrying to me.
Okay.
That opinion say 1.8% of your roads were Ghana and penny design, and 98% has not been designed. Can only to now break it down, and I don't know. This is what he has said. After I say, and also even the laboratories now, or your regional laboratories, to be able to test the soil, to test the work and all that has been closed down. And he's asking for all of that to be brought up. Also, they don't have enough technical men to review the work of the contractors. Mr. David Ado, Director of Planning in Okache. And there is something fundamentally wrong of the way the way you're implementing your nyama. As if for around the debia grandpapa you maintenance culture. Debia you a done for free. That don't know now that you're patching the kakrebi to also come up to it. Ni jan or na you call your baby for free. or yes psychological you be there you dealing with as a nation. There, time bia ye pebibi for we don't like to maintain, and this does not go to any particular party or persons, or yet the way ya governance, ya leadership, it needs to be overhauled. It needs to be overhauled. Grandpapa, the problem of road accidents, is not just roads, and our opinion what touch it on so many of the other factors. But Grandpapa, may repeat what my brother has said. One of the factors I am discussing here, increasing our railway lines for commercial activities, other modes of transport. Grandpapa, if we are using inland ports, people are using Ghana to clear their items, and then go by road to Burkina and other countries and all of that by road. So all these big articulated trucks inland Grandpapa, are they yet to eliminate that by building a robust railway system?
I thought say yes started.
Well,
Grandpapa, part of the problems of accidents. Say you build this robust system. Whenever you ever build the AVA, it will reduce the number of accidents in the road. Grandpapa, can you imagine that articulator Kese from Accra to Kumasi? We need any rest shop for articulators. And the one way in, one way out. You know, I park right there at the edge. One park at the edge, Grandpapa. Then you are forcing your way through there. You squeeze the car or bano, and all of those things, Grandpapa. A driver, I am saying or your roadie. The design of the roads, the 2-way, 3-way design of the road, Grandpapa, over him. The rest stop for the drivers. Where are the rest stop for the drivers to be able to go off road and rest and not be able to cause accidents?
At least when you say Kokrokoo now do and you know what we call Joe fell, arrest or ADD and no monsieur. Now Joe for crime, yeah, for articulators or no for buses now.
Yeah, buses now private.
Because articulator mean you sure the why BB the mama.
Nothing
along the road.
Grandpapa, nothing for them. And so one of what constitute the majority, because while you're inland transit.
Yeah. From
Ghana to Burkina Faso, and these are the roads that we use what they call roads in, one way in, one way out. Articulated driver one travel in pairs. Today they mean you came for commercial vehicles, and they park on the side. Now you in Kofu what the car was articulated as Grandpapa, into the multiple solution to our problem now. We have to sit and bring people together to be able to solve this problem. Anyway. Because under the blame game, BBC is on Fakoha, accountability are difficult with the way Grandpapa, every time you can roads, every time you rotate this topic of roads, and people still sit in air conditions and do not act in the way Obotum was preserving your life. Grandpapa, me driver when I was in the ministry. Driver, the rough road that Grandpapa show. The rough road that. Let's still know indeed. Still need. Why are you doing that? You are a brand new car. Sana or your truck driver. Enti na alignment na adi no anya papa enti either oko left no about right the oko right oti new car muso all the same thing. The training of some of these people no are horrible. The training and understanding, basic understanding. Why I say it's a brand new pickup una they go left, they go right, they go left, they go right.
Or check ahead there.
Because I didn't there what he it balance. Grandpapa, we need to intensify the DVLA matter. The way in which people are getting access to licensing, we need to discuss it.
Martin, let me take a few thoughts from Professor Osafo. There's a text message about Prof. This particular text message brings me to you from Prof. Well, from prof to another prof. By the way, prof with your nicknamed prof. Or say, Kwame, let's look at the social and family backgrounds of these trotro drivers, bus drivers, and such people. Maybe issues of single parenting, no parenting, difficult childhood, and in trying to fend for themselves, they've taken all kinds of risks. And now they are drivers. They have nothing to lose. We should also tackle it from the social background of these drivers, poor parenting, etc. Prof, this is where I come to you. Road crashes. There, if close to 800 people, Ghanaians and non-Ghanaians, but Yaloye Kwanso have become killing fields. Close to 800 people between January and then April 12th. Ya sign krata say yinim so omowu e Kwanso a ebi e okada ebi e car na ball no ebi to car kwanhia. Whatever it is, this is where we are, Prof.
Come me that's a chief also. I say motor traffic accidents, road accidents, said you can. Adea edinya pa. In fact, na me hear some statistics. Now, say if we go by the what can say a year, after we can be na you're free. 5 people are in a day through motor traffic accidents. Man, I call by 6 in a day. Now, ampa ema Ghana. Akwanhyia ana ewua efa lawyer akwanhyia mu ewo Ghana ha no eji nipa ebre enkwapa na kwame se wo hwa wo kire se nipa ba 100,000 ewo Ghana ha no in 2016 enkwa no 24.9 ewo fa nipa 100,000 24.9 echo that figure is
24,900.
yes is above the global rate of 18.2. Not to say I know shit. Oh here sika GFE and Samoa 1.6 on Ghana's nominal GDP. Sika was an kedi ko ye nyuma hodo ye de te ohia so ne ade ye de ko fidi e ma wo school no. E say sika no e be ko e de aboa won a epira. Ene won a wo mo bibia to mo san road accident. Na kwame na me hear say honorable ebo boss won nema hodo a esi nyina me pese me di madwene esi ne baba mi ensaso me traffic psychologist LB department
Traffic psychologist.
omo ye mi nu
Me ba mo be a friend traffic psychologist. Nah, I buy a pay into one parliament, traffic psychologist. Man,
well, there be me crown. Come, Miss Smith say, and then a prof catching me see. There's a profession called traffic psychologist.
Yes,
but come when him ninging ano, I can't gap by that. The policy maker and the researcher, just like the university CC.
To come,
prof also a traffic psychologist.
Yeah.
Our University of Ghana.
Yeah. We have 2 of them. And they are doing fun. I mean, they are maybe some of the human elements are related to traffic, motor traffic accidents in Ghana. Any cause be Ayana, Yabeka so road in here. Illumination also in here. They said the honorable kind, the infra. Road infrastructure. Road furniture. Markings and hold when they can be a new. Kwame. You know, baby, robot and a driver cars. And non by answer. Men say be experimented. A nipa. Pa yatitino. Maybe I'll call driving school and a driver cars. Now, Kwame, all over the world. If they be no risk perception, I mean, just a crack. You can say risk perception. Maybe I would say, they come in who say what a glass of cheap. Come in and say, you can't walk through. I just said, opine. And logically, no, when access is what parody. So come in, and yes, auntie, I say no. na yɛn sɛ oh wei deɛ sɛ yɛn adeɛ bi a mɛtum yɛn sambo na ɔde sambo a ɔhwɛ no abu abɛtwɛ anaasɛ abu obom ɛbere bi yɛn mo drive as obi a wote ka akyi a ɛwɔ sɛ wotumi predict sɛ mekɔkɔ na yi a mefa mu akɔ yi danger bi bɛtumi aba as I negotiate the curve ehwɛ mu kyerɛ sɛ yɛ perceive danger ɛyɛ a yɛtaa the feelings yɛntaa perceive no logically sɛ oh negotiate the curve na you don't feel bad you negotiate you don't care but the danger could be close to you than you ever thought eti oh say we have contemporary me come now we negotiate the curve no come one study how my organ ha no one major way Emma accident is organ ha no a poor risk perception say a kwan onam so no e ne say ya ye kwan na we die e contemporary ma hwi me yɛn ntam na makɔhyɛ n'anim na ɛkɔ na maame link no to who drives in Ghana kwame sɛ wobɛhwɛ a driver ana driving ankasa the demography no kyerɛ sɛ mmerante bebree bi a ɔkɔɔ GHS ebi a wantumi antwa ebi ɔkɔɔ SHS ebi a wantumi antwa ebi a adwuma ho ayɛ den na ɔpo bi atɔ kaa ma no most ɔkɔɔ driver woyɛ dɛn meyɛ driver oya dem ye driver enti any panakasa training ben of fame come obeko bi no won e drive buses no e kwan idea mo faso ntete of fame and sana wa drive pa no Ghana ha na me hu say na driving was a male occupation those days no hu oba no drive kra we dey oya dio oba dey no about the risk perception. It's a major issue, and risk you perceive we perceive based on emotions and instincts. It's she knew come second time one who if I know optimism bias, and then be can one some COVID-19 ye di hun komo optimism bias na say obi wa adwene bi say she enyeme be positive o si kwa no so akọ. Now, be a was or drive, let's say, about 200 kilometers per hour. Let's assume. Now, almost seat belt. Now, a quan undim so. A bicrana said, ye, honorable Kay. Markins and Holder was a winner already and in now, wouldn't a crown say, what do you think? You have a certain sense of optimism, say she in see. But come in sanity. She bet me a see. Come they tell me and some whom study if I know fatalistic thinking. Now one of them a study be no whom said driver for I want gonna have especially mini buses no. A young arjun say or say objuni say bribi ebesia bribi shechi. Nothing happens by chance. Bribi shechi. Come in almost study back on my no whom say obi a was adwene ni bia no e wo risky driving behavior say na adwene say bibia say me de he meja no ka me hu bibia anya me kwaje adro eti osiswa hwi no ko now we share the crashes part the pedestrian number of one ye crash yomo na yomo in fact men ka man for ya come say okay adenta issue no in fact adenta dey see what adenta stretch no so no gives me a picture of two things or three. So, from 2 years ago, foot bridges. Come say okay. 195 souls died. What did it happen? I mean, how did we change it? It took residents to be radical and almost pray. Yes, and there answer. If we need to say, who say any markings or kwano suntino. Now pedestrian didn't know where to cross. Etibia ofri ha point A, number point B. On sheda sheni say me twem ka bi ba na den masamechi. Point number 2 ni say eda risky driver behavior di perfect. Eti me ka say abofra bi a menka mama ya ofiri school ni oko school and na dey rampage ni buy
Yeah.
Kai eku akra ya what day bridges ne ba so na irregularity drivers e kwan no so no come say abra se kakra
Yeah.
and the factors are very huge now the psychosocial factors are key strong come obi ekosua driving am the Ghana psychological say ya kan wasema we think say test na e yo mo and say yeah just those those mechanical knowledge say bia where you then sign here then come we think we should go beyond that. We should go beyond that. I will say if you are saying drivers, some psychosocial tests.
And I'm not profit.
Say driver, and I'm quite so no bre. Say driver, and I'm quite so. Na bia na buafu. Say when I'm quite now driving na driver behavior very well. Now rapid urbanization and motorization and eco so this part of the world no. I increase cars on our roads. Now roads cars na increase on our roads no and yes make an and machines na drive nipa na team or drive nti obi drive can na buafu obi adwene say hwe nsi contemporantem kwaku mi hwe ma base say ya na watu hwe he doesn't care bebre kra road markings and I said friend say science na also no it's just like offer here na wanya na oko in fact any na ko license yenim se na unya license kora ka yenim kwame yenim se obi fa chi heya no waji obenya se ya no de akutwika eti ye de from our department no we think say infrastructurally no enye bad and then na ba ko study bia o one of our colleagues our traffic on question bi say na say and then na improvement in our roads is rather leading to death on our roads.
Yeah.
Come and think about it. It's just a paradox. We improve the road no no. Na nipa ni wu oso. Na just say the improvement on the roads in here say bia kwan say be. Na mom the human being on the road. Not journey kura no. Say na journey say me to agu wo bia yewu all die be die. Ane me ni ade ma nko membra. Saa ne besi. Na kwame oh had the damages ekoswa any sika yes say also we think say time as say DBL ebe expand the testing system na omua na odi mo ba say oba be renew license we should check their psychological well-being.
If you agree with Prof by and so we should check
yes
on my dream
on backgrounds offering him eba for the past 1 year a man no then they see how many accidents and events crashes and was sustaining on one kasa no brea oba no na ekese ma no ne ma ekose enti kwa me tietie mu no enye say e be improve the rules but that we also look at the mental health, the psychological health, the psychosocial health of the road user. Say adwene ben the done team o sikwa no so a say hwe nsi ntimi nkomra na
obi wo hono so drive no twa no abaka so no mo na no petrol no or drive car no
and come there's a perception me so and also dangerous and then say obi tna kan mu pa we assume drivers are the only road users and you know who pedestrian say we a nuisance.
Yeah,
it's a major issue in this part of the world. Who see when we make say obi see zebra crossing or just now Messi zebra who say that we a zebra who is zebra well similar I will say ojina no man e kwan no I say zebra eti ojina na ontwa eti kwa me tie o twa say e kwan a ya kwan no e fa so eji nipa enkwa no eji nipa nkwa fi onsem no bebre efri the user of the road the driver sitting behind the steer say let us take this thing to the next level. Now say check in technical knowledge in Kwande. I don't think say it's enough. So be no monsa. Now are you depressed? No, you're worried. Now come say so no crack now. How do you know say some of these drivers are omunya accident? No, they really had suicidal thoughts. Think about it.
Who
knows? And I say accident to see. But can we tell? Say a day or 2 or 3 to some accident, what was happening to the person? And the moment the driver, his behavior, his mental health. Now, meaning fan the honorable where the Fako Parliament mind. There were traffic psychologists at the Department of Psychology. We're research in this area. Let's engage together. Now disconnect. No, too hard.
Traffic psychologist. I'm hearing this for the first time. We live and learn every day.
Yeah, DVLA a recruitment and I see former test officers now. I'm for psychologist.
Fantastic.
Maybe crowd first up say, hey, psychologist now for your barber tested drivers and who say who here pa. Who here pa. The power of you so on never say. You be say we any who say send a prof can say sad no because it's a test no send a prof can you only 2. Your road sign test and your war written test. No psychologist now boy me a design questions bia you bisa na etumi eba out say the panel na dream e da hobe to me akaka na in 2 passes test at least you must get 21 over 30 and son
answer Rebecca so pass
now come say how can not we need say we are the first clearance no and non say or stable the rest of his driving life the all baby you know
I'll say yeah continuous assessment
but prophet sadly now ho na we are independent na pepe we be tifie na very new like this same one here the new system about difficult to do that
right
now you best say obi a be na fam dem kwamiti na make say road accident you betumi akwenti a chese ye nyina ye jetum say ye be ye afam de na ye tuma bua na e ka akwanhia no ano abrase baby a akwanhia si kwame me tu kwanko Canada me call International Maritime Authority Conference wo Montreal na papa kuma wo Toronto na me say me fi Montreal akwesra no ho no ka che me say me fa plane me fa fam me a politician wo Ghana pa say me fa bus na me besua bribi me kwa me hwe kwan ho na me ba Ghana na me hu no ya fa me ya adwuma wa ha in fact kwame me fa bus fi Montreal de ba Toronto na so papa ka kire me kuma na ka kire me no in fact me hu say ya no kwara pa kwame bus no eko 60 kilometers per hour maximum
and the 700
kwame afeme tika na me am fede ma pa ba na asun baby a track nam asun baby a car because small car nam asun baby a bus nam ye kwa ye do baby no rest stop and kwatra we so change driver
at 60 kilometers an hour
ana kwame from Montreal to Toronto na wo hwe nua o ma dua ni line wo hwe forest na what say forest we the artificial you should have dua nua na nya nyagopon forest because nua no ye dua ni in line e bia nyu to say wo dua nya ne na nsu ye sing streams oh I think nyagopon we chiro
yeah
I think I'm say ye nsu no
yeah
na ma amua nwura mumu ya ye hu aye bo wontu yi wona nam kwan no ho
hey na nka be den o bo ntu wa ba chiro wa friend bi RSPCA
abua ya ne men bebre antelope num da kwa wona nam kwan
wa friend RSPCA we your better man
you
fansa koka
enti kwame me stress ye nyina ye beboa
mate
na road accident no
e come na covid no o me yanka has makakra
e ka me se me pon na ye fan share chire
enti da kro ya da road accident ye good for da kro nkan wi o
who say
road accident ye good for da kro nkan wi
prof o de ye be sa ba ye study covid for another 1 week na ye share plus road accident
variant na ba na ya hadwin
ye man be 1 week
e be time ba bi
variant kia ba e hard
say dan ne ho enti no e say obosu market o enti I have other issues but time factor enti pam chomo ma me mpon. But at least I pay you share the issue of road crashes, road accidents, road maintenance, and matters arising. There are so many other things to discuss, especially COVID. But you better be into where the problem is. There are two answers. Kofi Kumu is here. The best free gym. Into National Chairman of PPP Nano for you Usu Neja Edaho, Mr. James Ernest Owusu Osei Kofi Aita Freno. You be the home komo na ye mebusia shedding so. Ura Samuel I pay nanko and Mashebe Uni I no for minim ni ntia wan to amani bio but one amunim because and our Professor Joseph Osafo, Head of Psychology Department, University of Ghana, Legon, and I'm to say any more train come on and pay. Ni baby and yanko point ya doma ebe sound but near betwan commonly be brave so. Pacho mo kan yin way.
Ye fitu abodom be capital town e chini chini Benko Kumasito Bigodi Congress. Ye fit ya bodom be capital town e chene chene. Banko Kumasito Bigodi Congress. Ye fit ya bodom be capital town e chene chene. Banko Kumasito Bigodi Congress. Ati e bi tum 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 be faso yo yo. Banko Kumasito Bigodi Congress. Ati e bi tum 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 be faso yo yo. Banko Kumasito Bigodi Congress.
We're talking about road crashes.
Yes, sorry.
And yeah, crying emo sem.
Yeah, mama, money tie. I can say from the masu usui. This is a true story. And I see some seal. I check for beef, yes, and team, and move
The song of the controversy generated when he came out. Well, yesterday I was having a chat with someone. Mr. Koi Janko, A.K. Wajim. Good morning, sympathies to you and the family. Well, here's the song. To you, Mr. Kwamina Swartzen, have a great day as well. Gangaria, the brutal of the brutest. I say we best on that.
Ye fit ya bodom be capital town e chene chene.
Bigodi Congress.
Ye fit ya bodom be capital.
The next news broadcast is at 12. Kofi Kumbelson is next on your radio. 1 week has begun. I wish you a good day, a great week. Remember to keep your dreams and hopes alive is all you have. And as always, my prayer for you is in the book of Numbers in the Bible, Numbers 6:24-26. And for you, when you stop to say a prayer, say one for me too. God bless. Good morning.